I saw this article in the New York Times the other day, and man, it's gonna scare the pants off you. Actually, it's serious stuff, but there's a way around it to solve the problem. It's really, it's a family that's suing a car dealer down in Texas. Because they bought a car there, and the father or whatever, there was a faulty airbag. They had a little crash, and there was something that went right through his throat and killed him. And so a lot of people are dying now, and they have in the past because of recalls that weren't fixed. And see, the law says that a used car doesn't have to be, checked on recalls. So you're going into a used car lot, and you don't know there may be faulty brakes, faulty this, and they were recalled, but maybe that car wasn't, recalled and not fixed. So you go drive it out, and you have a little whatever, and the brakes don't work, and you're screwed. And see, the dealer, actually, the investigators investigated this car lot. Half the cars had safety problems that weren't fixed. In other words, there was recalls. So really what it boils down to is you could go to somewhere that the government has all the recalls. So before you buy a used car, you go to safercar.com, S-A-F-E-R, I don't know how to spell it, S-A-F-E-R-C-A-R, .gov, not .com. And you put in your VIN number, or you just put in the make and model of the car, and it'll tell you what recalls have been on that car for the last 15 years. So that's all public information, and it's good because you got to have a background. I mean, don't forget those General Motors cars. Remember last year or so about the ignition, and now I've seen data that say over 300 people died because of that. The recall problem they had with the cars. That's a lot of people, right? 2 people die in an accident, and we have, in a terrorism thing or whatever, and we have, the presses stop and everything. And here's 300 people because of a faulty ignition switch, But again, you can protect yourself, and that's what it is. And the government's there, for that. I put in my little Mini Cooper, and I saw a bunch of recalls that, I probably just ignored the paperwork, But most importantly, you're buying a used car, check that safercar.gov, and you can put in the VIN number or the make and model and see what was wrong with that car and make sure it's fixed before you buy it, after you buy it. And don't forget, you get it fixed for free because it's a recall. Man, free! And another thing too, your own car, you might as well see if there's what recalls are on it, because you get things fixed for free. Why take it to a dealer, or a mechanic to something fixed when the manufacturer say, hey, we'll fix that for free if you bring it in. So check it out that way too before you go check it. Take your car to a mechanic, get it fixed. Look at the recall database. Maybe it's going to get fixed for free. That's the best thing there about life, isn't it? Free!